First thing I want to go over, like I said, is the market, right? The market, how it's looking right now. As of right now, we're sitting at about $2.2 trillion market. So it's staying above two, which is giving me, more confidence of this bull run continuing. We have had a little bit of retracements in the market. Bitcoin sitting at 47.8, Ethereum sitting at 3,800. It's okay, right? Because when we go right to the chart and we look at Bitcoin on a daily time frame, we see that it's kind of consolidating. That's why the last two sessions I was like, okay, I'm gonna probably hold off on buying anything too heavy, other than of course participating in the airdrops and stuff like that, and staking and everything. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be patient, right? Because we see this consolidation zone in between 52 and 45, right? And it doesn't really scare me when markets move like this, because that's just how markets move. Markets move in cycles. Look up accumulation distribution. Look that up. Right, you'll see that there's a phase in accumulation and distribution where the market's going to move sideways and it's going to spike and then go the other way. Right, just little key factors that I look for. I do want to see, for me to gain more confidence, because I'm not a person that's like a guessing person. I like to react off the market. I like to react to, the different movements in the market. Hence why, I trade in the foreign exchange market, right? So I really want to see Bitcoin, giving you guys price points. I want to see Bitcoin break above 52. All right. I want to see it close, not just break, but close above 52. I did give you guys like a 51, 52 range last week. I mean, if we look at the weekly time frame, we had a nice week, right? We had a really nice week where we were pretty bullish, right? Starting or going from almost 45,000 to about almost 52,000, right? In that consolidated area. Now, like I said, if we break below, I would say break below 45 to 42,000, then we can just not really worry, but just understand like, okay, it's making another retracement. So we will have to be careful of that. Of course, me and Pat, we've told you guys that we're going to give you guys, when we're going to start looking into grabbing up some more assets, when we're going to look to maybe sell. If it goes below a certain price point, if it goes above a certain price point, the price point that I'm looking for Bitcoin is 70,000, between 70,000 and 80,000 before, we can expect the cycle of what we call the bear run, right? When it goes for about a year or two and then pops back off, right? So that is really all my analysis for, the charts. Everything else is going to follow Bitcoin. That's why I'm really waiting for the break of that 52,000. Then I'm going to look to accumulate some more assets, more so into the gaming and metaverses, because those will see 50, 60, 70, if not 100% gains in a day, if not days, right? Those gains are crazy, and I've seen it happen. I've been studying gaming and metaverse crypto. I've been researching it a lot, and I've been studying, looking back at the charts and kind of correlating it with Bitcoin price. Everything majority of the time, not gonna say all the time, but majority of the time, everything else is going to follow Bitcoin. All right. So once I get that confidence break above 52,000, that's when I'm going to be looking into, accumulating some more assets. But in my opinion, Bitcoin is pretty decent point. I think majority of these cryptos are sitting at really nice price points, pinnacle price points that could indicate that we're going to continue up. But like I said, I'm going to sit on my hands. I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to break that 52,000. But that is really all the analysis I wanted to go into. Nothing crazy. No crazy spikes. I know we saw some red today. It's okay. Don't panic. If anything, just keep an eye on it. These next couple of weeks coming into the new year, sometimes things get crazy, can go really fast down, really fast up, or it could continue to consolidate, and we could have a very long bull run. We could have a bull run all the way that lasts for a whole year. I don't know, right? We don't know. We don't have too much data. We have data back from Bitcoin when it first came out, but that's it. We don't know about the NFTs. We don't know about the altcoins, the gaming cryptos, the metaverse, because it's so new, right? We don't know. So we're just kind of observing and reacting off of the market. So that's all I really had for you guys, more so on the analysis side. I know Pat has a couple of really cool things for you guys. Make sure you write these things down. I actually kind of already did one of them. But there's going to be many airdrops. They're going to be coming out into the new year. So make sure you guys watch the YouTube videos. Make sure you guys tap in, because I'm telling you guys, You know, last week I told you I made over $1,500 just in airdrops, not including sales on NFTs, not including anything on gains on other cryptos. I'm talking about airdrops, free money, guys, free money for just participating, doing one specific task, or maybe just even having the wallet, right? So with that being said, I'm going to pass this off to Pat. Appreciate you guys. I know we got 8 people, smaller crowd tonight, completely fine. I will have this recording up tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, first thing. But other than that, guys, I do appreciate you guys. Pat, I appreciate you, man, for being here, always giving the wisdom, always giving the knowledge. I'll soak it in every time. I got a notebook near me, so take it over, man. Let's get it.
What's up, guys? All right. So, yeah, like he's been saying, if you've been following along, you should be having stuff coming to you daily now, every 10 seconds now. Let me show you real fast. I got up on my screen. Check this out. So anybody who got in the IOTA, if not, there's still time. Jonah put the video up yesterday. Check this out. I have a little bit staked. I have 700 of them staked. But look at this thing. If you notice this number, this is already today. This just started today at 8 o'clock. So I am only just, 13 hours in. If you notice over here, there's 89 days left. There's going to be a 90-day run. We're going to get paid every 10 seconds. Watch this number every 10 seconds. It is steadily going to go up. So just today alone, I've accumulated over 3 million tokens of the shimmer. It just went up. Assembly, I'm already up to 12. It's going to run for 90 days. I'm not sure what these are going to equal out to, but IOTA has already been pumping. If you guys got in when we were telling you to, I believe I mentioned it when it was sitting back at or closer to $1. Last week, it was at about $1.15. Today, we're talking about $1.40, $1.50, depending on when you're getting in. Still available. Hop in if you can. Free money just waiting. Not a bad token with IOTA. And just for holding that, like I said, and staking it, as you see, every 10 seconds, that number keeps going up. So that's one of the airdrops. I have two more that I'm going to go over with you real quick. I don't know how big these are. They are going to be airdrops. I've tried the one. Research-wise, I'm not putting a ton of money into these. I'm just going to qualify myself. So I was able to do this with about, I want to say 20, 30 bucks. I pulled this one off. So first thing, let me see. We've talked about for a while now on the show VeChain. We've always been pretty big with VeChain. So one of the drops I actually found is going to be with VeChain. So one of their first dexes that they're going to be using is going to be called Zumo. Let me get this out here real quick. And what I will do is, let me share another screen. Get this guy out the way. All right, so over here, Zumo. It's another swap. So just like Sunday, any of these kind of swaps, it's never guaranteed unless they tell you, which this one actually, it tells us we're going to get a swap. An airdrop. But a lot of times, if you get in with these early, either just do a swap, help facilitate, or add some liquidity, or do both, you'll usually qualify. Sometimes the ones we've been doing that we've told you about have just been like, we're guessing that it's going to happen. More than likely it'll happen. And every now and then, like I said, the ones recently we've been telling you have been like pretty much the automatic bangers. So here's what we're going to do. You guys will, if you have VeChain, if not, VeChain is sitting right around probably 10 cents right now. We called that out as goodbye. I think a couple of weeks ago, it was sitting at like 6 or 7 cents. It went down to. That one is already pumped up, came back down. Right now, I consider it a pretty decent price. So all you have to do on here, if you check this out, this is going to be their DEX. They're basically just working same kind of style as you've done with every DEX. The only thing with this one is you are going to have to set up a new wallet once again. But by doing this, as you can see down here, let me just give you your confirmation right here. So all liquidity providers and traders and Xnode holders will receive the airdrop. All right. So I'll put this link in for this for the swap right here. And so from here, you will need to get the wallet. So the wallet we are going to get is going to be Actually, I should have mine up. Let me see if it'll just pull up. It's going to be called Sync 2. Real simple wallet. What I did was I opened this wallet up. I transferred I did a couple hundred VeChain. You don't have to do a ton. I think I did 200 VeChain originally, maybe 300. But like I said, VeChain is 10 cents, so 330 bucks. I played with that amount. And then what I did was, once you get it into the wallet, what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the site I was just on. Let me get back on that swap. So once you get down to the swap, you're going to connect your wallet. And from once you connect your wallet, your VeChain will pop up. So you'll have VeChain in here. I would switch it out. If you have both, you can just send both over. But if you have just one VeChain VeThor, pop one in. Once you connect the wallet, it'll show it. Do a swap to get yourself a few of the other asset. That'll basically make it so that you qualify for the swap pool. I did this one. VeThor, VeChain. Let me see if it'll let me connect this real quick. Let me see if I remember this. I can't think of my password off the top of my head, but it's real simple. Same as any other one. You're going to sign the contract line. What I did was, like I said, I added liquidity to this. I think I added 200 VeChain. That automatically told me how much of the other one I need. It has to be like even portions. Real cheap though. I did it for, like I said, about $20. But with the 20 bucks, I was able to do one swap and then provide liquidity. And that should be it for this entire drop. That should qualify us. This is not one that tells you that the more you put in, the more you're going to get, anything like that. They're strictly asking you to try it. VeChain did post about this on their Twitter. They also posted though that they are not like a direct affiliate, but they always kind of say that. So like I said, I wasn't putting a ton of money in this anyway. It's a new wallet. So there's even if I get burnt completely, it's going to be for about 20 or 30 bucks. But I don't think that's going to be the issue. I think this should work out fine. I just don't know how big of a drop we're going to get. We're going to get Sumo tokens. I just don't know what they're going to be worth. It could be one token that's 50 cents for all I know. As you've seen, though, we've been finding some really good ones. I got a good today. I think I picked up a $3,500 airdrop pretty much. I got one for one of the lands I held. They dropped me. It was over $3,000 in an airdrop. I'm getting another one next month. So off of here, we have this test net, right? So this will handle everything for VeChain. So all you have to do is you're going to have to purchase VeChain. That is going to be on Binance. That's going to be the easiest way. That's where I got mine, at least, Binance US. From there, I set up the wallet. I transferred it into the wallet. And then you just link your wallet and swap. I'll put everything in Discord as soon as we're over with this, the 3 links. But that is it for the VeChain. All right. So if you guys have questions, shoot them over. But that one's going to be kind of self-explanatory if you've ever used any swap. It's all you have to do. Swap it out. And then if you want to, like I said, I ended up having these 2 tokens because that's what I swapped for. Click that, connect wallet, create your pool. It'll tell you if you put 50 VeChain in, it'll tell you how many VeThor you need, and then just sign the contract and that'll qualify you again. So that's one of the airdrops. The other airdrop is one that they're talking about that is, I'm like 50-50 on. I'm not sure how this is the wording for it. I don't think they have correct, in my opinion. It is going to be on what's called Pulse Chain. So they're calling themselves, this is going to be the biggest airdrop in blockchain history. Unless I'm reading something wrong, to me, this is very misleading. What they're basically telling us is, so anybody that's dealt with MetaMask before, and we try to go onto multiple platforms, multiple swaps, we always have to change our chain, right? So when you hop into your MetaMask, up top, you have to pick your, what chain you want to work with, what net, all these. And when you do, that's where we usually have to transfer funds. So if I have money all on my Ethereum mainnet and I want to get over to say like Polygon or my Binance Smart Chain, I'm not going to be able to just send them directly in through MetaMask. I'm going to have to send them out, bridge them over, and then send them back into MetaMask, which is a pain in the butt. What I'm thinking this is doing, so Binance Smart Chain is a fork off of Ethereum. Pulse Chain is going to be a fork off of Binance Smart Chain. So it's all going to run off of like your ERC20 tokens, anything that works with that. So any Ethereum blockchain token should be compatible with Pulse Chain. So what I believe they're saying is every asset that you have in your MetaMask, for example, on that Ethereum chain, when you go onto Pulse Chain, it's going to match 1-to-1, which normally, like I said, so say you had one Ethereum and you want to send that over to Binance, you're going to have to sell your Ethereum, put it into Binance or whatever, and then send it over. What they're saying they're going to do is match it. So if there's one on your Ethereum network, there's going to be one on Pulse Chain. I'm assuming that's just going to be the wrap version. And once you spend one on one chain, it's going to disappear from both. The other way, it wouldn't make any sense because there's no liquidity and they can't just go and double tokens. It doesn't work that way. They're supposed to copy NFTs, all that. The beauty of it is the fees are going to be way, 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 way cheaper. So if it is true and everything's already pre-wrapped for us and all, basically what we're going to be able to do is do all of our swaps pretty much internally right on MetaMask for a fraction of the price. So like it will be a pretty decent one. So what they're saying is any asset you have, like for example, if you have like I have Blocktopia on Ethereum. No, I have that on there. So let's just say an Ethereum, not an Ethereum, anything but Ethereum. Any ERC20 token except for Ethereum, they're going to match you even for one for one. Ethereum, what they're going to do is they're going to match you 1-for-1, but for every Ethereum you have, they're going to give you one Pulse Chain. All right. So I don't know what Pulse Chain's value is going to be, but that's how they're going to match that. Now, what I found out was you don't really have to do anything with this. When this all happens, as soon as you import the chain to your MetaMask, it's going to automatically do this when this network goes live. So all they're letting you know is the more stuff you have in there, the more it's going to automatically do for you. But at a 1-to-1 rate with Ethereum, unless you're sitting on a ton of Ethereum, that's going to be a hard one to obtain a lot of these Pulse Chain. The other thing I was doing, so I always just like start clicking around. So once you get on this site, let me put this in the chat. Once you get in here, right? If you go up on these 3 bars over here and click, scroll down to a faucet. All right. So this is where you're going to test their test net. You're going to link a wallet. So I've already done this. You're just going to link your MetaMask. When you open up your MetaMask, it is going to import the new chain. So it's going to put, as you can see right here, it's going to put on the Pulse Chain testnet. Okay. So Pulse is what we are going to get. So for, like I said, they're going to drop one for every Ethereum you have. The other thing that they're doing is right here with these faucets, right on the test nets. What you can do is every 24 hours, if you just hit this request and then you check your wallet, it goes up by 1. And you can usually do this every 24 hours. Sometimes you can get away. So like as soon as you sign up, I started at this 0.123. They kind of just gave me that. And then once I started scrolling through, I noticed I could click this and it added one more to it. And then if I do it again, it's going to tell me I got to wait another 24 hours. All right. So I don't know what the value of these are going to be, but if they're matching these 1-for-1 for Ethereum, I'm guessing they're not going to come out with a crazy supply of these. But either way, you saw what I just did, and I just got one for free. And I'm going to do that every single day. I'm going to hit this request button, and that's all I have to hit. And it'll always increase by 1. So not only am I going to be getting these early right now, all right, we're also, like I said, once it goes live, they're going to match what's already in your MetaMask. So I don't know what this is going to add up to, but this is just going to be another one. So we got the VeChain one I just gave you tonight. That one, I'm not sure what they're paying out, what the total will be, but that's going to be a free airdrop that they've already said. This one is another one. Like I said, they're saying this one's going to be the biggest airdrop in history. So who knows? But I'm showing you a way that you can at least get one of their tokens every single day until this thing does go live. Let's see what else. I think that's it on the airdrops. Yeah, that's it on these two that I have for now. There's a couple more I'm looking into, but like I said, I don't even want to bring them up until I like put my money towards them, make sure this stuff's totally legit. You know, accidents do happen. I was reading about some Solana project that like just smashed so many people. They kept on that's why we always say use like test wallets and stuff if you can, or you know what I mean, burner wallets. Like somebody bought an NFT and they ended up, I mean, everybody that bought this project lost like tons and tons of Solana, lots of it. So you got to be careful with these. That's why I try to do as much research as I can. And like I said, I usually just let you know what I'm doing. So I mean, if you guys, it's up to you to make your decisions on like we said, it's not financial advice. You got to decide on where you want to put your money, that kind of stuff. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing and the research that I'm finding. But those are the two most current. So right now you should be in IOTA's airdrop. You should be in XRP with Solo's airdrop. You should be in XLM's airdrop. You should be, I mean, there's so many airdrops. If you had Pavia, you got that airdrop. If you have NFT World, you got that airdrop. Like I said a month ago, December, January, February, it's going to be airdrop season. We're going to get lots of free stuff. Jonah, do you have anything else you want to touch base on?
Yeah, just one more thing. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you guys. This one is gonna be for an NFT project that we a lot of us have invested into. If not, still not late. They're actually pretty low to grab up. But the airdrop, I'm assuming they're gonna be doing an airdrop. Not 100% sure. But Lion Legends is gonna be coming out with a coin. It's gonna be called Lion Mane. And this is for the NFT project Lion Legends. Now, of course, you know, you guys can go back. We've talked about this project many times. They have like a whole migration system to where if you have both seasons, which is the lions and the lionesses, which is like the women, you're going to be able to get an airdrop of a baby lion. So with that understanding, you know, they're going to be they're coming out with their coin. They're going to be, you know, releasing more details as the time goes. If you want to follow them, I can drop their Discord in our chat. And then also you can follow them on Twitter. Usually they drop more updates on their Twitter. But that's really all the airdrops that I know of so far. I mean, there's a bunch of them coming up, which I'm going to do more research on and kind of look more into. I'm not specifically gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be holding off on a lot of buying anything right now other than airdrops. That's free money. I don't know why you wouldn't, but Pat just gave you 2 airdrops. We're going to look into the second one. I already did drop all of the links that Pat dropped in our Discord in the crypto updates.